Hello everybody. I'm sorry we're tuning in late today. I am making a loaf, a double recipe loaf, two loaf recipe of cinnamon raisin bread. And the link that I have used before, this is the same recipe. I make it half white, half wheat. I increase the recipe to 8 cups. And on top of that, I add 1 cup of wheat gluten flour so that I don't have to knead it quite as much. I think I'm gonna stop doing that though because it's a pain in my ass to get it. Anyway, then basic bread recipe. Then on top of that, I have added probably about 3/4 cups of a cinnamon sugar mix that I just whipped up. And I added my oil and I added some vanilla and some honey. I like Manuka because it's a lighter flavor, but you could use whatever you like. And then I'm gonna sprinkle more cinnamon and sugar. I've mashed out my dough. This is wet. Oh, that's no good. I need a tea towel. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Some more cinnamon and some more sugar. You could paint it with butter if you wanted to. I thought about it, but it is too close to, where's the cinnamon? Too close to cinnamon buns, I guess. And I mean, cinnamon bun bread sounds great, but that's not what I'm making. I'm making cinnamon raisin bread. So, you do what you want, y'all. It's all good. It's all good. It's going to be delicious. I don't think you could make this bad unless you forgot to add your yeast. Then you might be hooked. Cinnamon and sugar. And for fun, I'm gonna make it a little bit wet. I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of molasses right across there. Just real. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've never done this before. This might blow up in my face, but I'll have learned. That's fine. More cinnamon, more sugar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just the right amount too to get the whole thing. And then I had to go out at the last minute and get more raisins because I didn't realize I was going to be making this today, and I didn't think about it before I did it. That's how I do a lot of things in life. All right. It really makes you think twice sometimes. That's okay. All right, we go. Sun-made raisins. Oh yeah, the real good stuff for the inside. Alright, you don't have to do this with your raisin bread either if you don't want to. I just like to throw all the cinnamon and the raisins and extra sugar, and like I said, I used honey and stuff like that in the actual dough. But this is a nice touch, you know, if you're really trying to impress somebody, which I sure am. I'm not talking about y'all, but I'm happy if I have impressed anyone today. Whoops. Thank you. All right. And then we're just going to roll it. Just going to roll it right out. Ain't no thing. That's a lot of raisins in there, so you might have to tuck and roll a little bit. A little bit. Tuck and roll, everybody. Tuck and roll. Oh, and then you just, you know, you can just, everything that doesn't make it in, you just add it by hand. No big deal. I don't like to waste things around here. So, gosh, I hope that that molasses is going to be okay. I have really never done this before like that. I don't remember what I did with the inside wet pot the first time I made this, but it was good, and I trust my gut, so I'm going to do it. I don't think it's going to burn because it's in there, and it's just going to make everything that much better, right? All right. And then I didn't plan this video either, so I'm going to get out my loaf pans. My favorite pan from my boyfriend's mama. Thank you, Mary. And then I got one of these, I guess, is the alternate. And then some shortening. I use vegetable shortening, and you can use lard if you got it. You can use oil, but when I make this bread, if I use oil, it sticks to the pan, and then it rips it up, and it ain't so pretty when it comes out later. So I stopped using oil, and now I only use shortening. And if you weren't making, well, you could probably use like bacon grease too if you really were in a bind. Bacon grease along with some raisin. I don't know. I don't know if it's like thick enough. You have to cool it down. I don't know, folks. I don't know. Who knows? Everybody know? Tell me about it. Greasing my pans. This one's really just great. I mean, some people really like the shape of the bread. If it does that like mushroom shape where it puffs up over the edge here, you know. But this one just, it's just nostalgic for me, this shape. It reminds me of my great-grandma. Ruby, we love you, we miss you. Anyway, there we go. Greased up. Oh, one more wall. I'm sorry, y'all. I really didn't plan this, like I said. Okay, dough is all rolled out. Looks gorgeous. Looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm so pleased. I got myself a rack to put things on. I mean for the oven, you know. All right, and then I'm gonna get my bench scraper. Where is my bench scraper? Here it is. And if you don't have a bench scraper, that's okay, but you should get one. If you make bread a lot, bench scrapers really are God's gift. They are, oh my, you know, look at that. They could cut somebody's hand off if you really needed to. Please don't do that. Oh, and this one is a little bit long to be fitting in this pan, but that is okay, everybody. That is okay. That is a nice, fat friggin' cinnamon roll loaf of bread. I said we weren't going to do that, but whatever. Here we go. Okay. Look at that. It's like a little baby in its cradle. Just so precious. And then we're going to put both of those loaves up on the cooling rack here. Let's see if I can get this to get it all right. That's good. Yeah. And then I have my very favorite, my most wonderful favorite tea towels. I got these from my mama's mama, Grandma. Thank you, Winnie. They are the best. I would just be so sad if I lost these in a house fire. I'd have to find somebody else to make them from scratch, just like the older ones here. They're the best. I've got my oven set to 220, 200, you know, no higher than like 250. Even that, I'm afraid to try that high. And then the tea towels just create this nice all-around gentle seal over the vent of the oven, that back burner right there. And then you leave it until they're real nice and puffy. Oh, and you could, oh right, I'm gonna paint this with some water, I guess, for risability. But you don't gotta do this step. I just want them to be super big. Got me a little silicone brush here. Okay, just dipping it in water. No big deal. You could use oil. That would be fine. You probably don't even got to do this. I know that Subway does this, or they miss them, or something like that. You know, if you really want to, you could probably put like a little dish of water in the oven and let them rise in there, but with the door open maybe, because you don't want to cook them right off, right? And the yeast that I'm using, y'all, is quick rise yeast. I don't got time for things to be rising twice in this house. I got projects going on over there. There's like some stuff I gotta wash, knots I gotta untie. I'm supposed to make some straps later for another adventure. My goodness, I don't got time, you know. I haven't even had my shower yet today, but it's because I gotta do my chores first. That's all right. That's all right. Thank you, Victory Meat Market, for having what are those again? Sun-made raisins. They are the best raisins. There was a lineup at my regular grocery store today, and I really did not feel like standing in line for raisins. And I didn't really have to at the Victory because they are so wonderful down there. Everybody that works there is the best. Thank you, Victory. I got some help finding these today. Thank you to that poor girl that thought that she hadn't given me what I wanted, but in the end, these are great. I just wanted a lot of raisins, that's all, and they didn't come in a bigger box, but that's okay. They have lots. All right, we're gonna let that rise. Probably takes at least a couple hours, y'all. Okay, we'll see yous later.